Hello and welcome to the Awesomenauts Starstorm Beta version 1.26 Beta 1A. My name is Zakam, aka Miznin, aka Joseph. Now, in this version, we have gained access to Ted Mcpain, as you can see from this little icon. So let's just jump straight into it. So, don't mind, just random. Now, this is Ted Mcpain. He is currently very pre-beta, so there's a lot of bugs. As you can see that his text actually hasn't been implemented, so it actually goes to the last note that you scrolled over, which was Coco for me, so that's why Coco's things is there. He also doesn't have a voice when you select him yet, so that's one thing. Yeah, I'll go through these after I show you his basic stuff. So this is what Ted Mcpain looks like. He moves just slightly slower than Lone Star and jumps quite high. His auto attacks switch between a shotgun and a laser rifle. The laser rifle shoots short to medium range and shoots incredibly fast and does 5 damage each hit, which is a little bit too much damage in my opinion, but that's just me. And his shotgun is one of the only Awesomenauts weapons that requires ammo, and the ammo reloads every 2 seconds, as you can see there. Now it has a AoE burst damage. That whole burst effect does 30 damage to anything that gets hit by it. And it also has quite a slow cooldown to fire, which is a second cooldown fire. So you can lose pretty much all your bullets pretty quickly. But it's due to its high damage output, that's why it has quite a slow firing rate. Now, let's get to his abilities. If we go over here. Now, he has 2 abilities depending on what stance you're in. So if we go in here, the laser rifle stance is airstrike, which shoots a flare and marks the location for a powerful airstrike, which does 45 damage, cooldown 10 seconds, range 10. So by that, let's also buy the solar. And for a shotgun stance, he gets Stimpaks, which receives a temporary burst of attack speed, but will do damage to yourself. So you receive a 50% attack speed buff for 3 seconds duration, but you do 20 damage to yourself. Cooldown every 6 seconds. So let's just buy that. And go back over here. So as you can see, you just switch between them and you get the different ones. Now airstrike calls down a airstrike from the heavens, which does again 45 damage depending on what gets hit by it. Now since you now I know you're asking, since it's coming down from the top, does it get hit by... Does stuff like this, like the ceiling, stop it from firing? And to that answer, no. You can actually fire it from pretty much... it will land on the plane that you are on. So, if we just go to the top lane... Let's just go over here. Well, sort of the top lane. This is a poor location to show you it. But, so, if I go here, it will actually go through this top platform and hit everything along the way. It's a bit weird to aim, I find. Okay. I guess it shoots out a bullet, and wherever that bullet lands, that's where it goes. That's weird. Yeah, okay, that's how it fires. It shoots out a bullet, and wherever that bullet lands, that's where it goes, so... bit odd. So, the bug that I was talking to you about is that it will go through, it will actually fall down through glass planes, which is not supposed to happen, so, yeah, so, that's the bug. Now, due to the fact that it will go, it will hit pretty much everything on the plane that you're on, he's very good on the bottom lane, so he will actually hit everything from the top lane down. Like anything that gets hit by it, it'll deal the damage to it with no reduced damage. So he's very good early game on the bottom lane. Now his second ability, which is the shotgun stance ability, is Stimpak. Again, so I'll deal 20 damage to myself, and my attack speed will go very quickly. Go up very quickly. As you can see, I've actually used up all my shotgun bullets within that, so you can deal quite a lot of damage in a team fight, just popping your stim pack and just shotgunning them all to death. You can also change it to the... it also works with the laser rifle, so if we just pop the stim pack and change to... Oops. Okay, let me try that again, because I stuffed that up. So, stim pack and then change to the laser rifle, he will go very, very quickly. So yeah. So those are the his abilities. Let's just show you... Now let's go to the... show you what upgrades that he has available right now. Now, these are his upgrades. I haven't actually unlocked all of them. I'm only 105. I really should hurry up and just grind to level 110 already. So, just starting out normal abilities, they're pretty much the same. You got Power Pill Turbo. You got the Medican, Boots, Solar Tree, Piggy Bank, and the Mammoth. Since he's actually quite slow, it is actually a good idea to take Boots with him, because he doesn't actually have much in the way of escape. He's pretty much entirely damage output, which makes him kind of a squishy target if he does get caught. So, for his rifle / shotgun, his auto attack upgrades can either for the rifle or the shotgun. So, okay, so for this one, it will add a grenade to the shotgun shots itself. So the grenade will actually go a little bit further than the shotgun blast itself. So you can actually do a little bit more of an AoE damage with that. For this one, it's the Ted figurine. It's just a damage boost for both the shotgun and the machine gun. This one is This reduces the reload time for the shotgun. So if you take it twice, you can reduce the reload time by a second. So you just constantly reload every second. This one will add a sniper shot when you switch between weapons. So if you switch to machine gun when switching weapons. So when you switch from the shotgun to the machine gun, it will shoot out a piercing bullet that will go quite far and will deal 6 damage all across the range of 4.8. This one will increase the range of the shotgun, which is quite good. Machine gun, my bad. And this one adds knockback to the shotgun shots, which gives Ted just that little bit more, just that little bit of CC that is current with the shotgun. Now onto his stim pack upgrades. You have the armpit shaving cream, which adds a heal over time effect to the stim packs. So you will actually regain your health back over time if you take it once, over pretty much 5 seconds, and if you take it twice, you'll actually heal 20 damage back over the course of 5 seconds. So you take 20 and you heal back 40. It will give you an extra boost to your attack speed during stim pack, which is quite good. Just extra more DPS. Now this increases the duration of stim pack by a second each time you take it. So if we this coupled with the movement speed buff that you can get through Sniper's Toothbrush will actually give you about 5 seconds of escape time, basically, to try and get away from team fights, or to try and get into team fights. So it's quite useful, seeing as again, he doesn't have much escape. Now this one is extra health while in stim pack, so if you get healed up while in stim pack, you'll actually you will actually have more health during that stage. And this one, the developers say that they're not too happy with this one. They just kind of put it in here for just testing purposes, but it's it resets the cooldown to stim pack when an awesomenaut gets killed. So it's very situational item upgrade for very situational power. Now now we're done with that. Let's go to the airstrike upgrades. Now the first one is stealthy ninja weapons, which adds damage over time to the airstrike. So it just gives that little bit more damage to the airstrike. The second one is just flat damage to the airstrike. The third one is a stun duration. Now, if you manage to actually hit the airstrike, it'll stun everything that gets hit by 0.5 seconds. Now, couple this with the triple RPG, which splits the airstrike into 3 pulses, like Yuri's bomb. I forget what the upgrade is called, but it splits the bomb into 3. So you couple this with the stun duration, and if it hits 3 times, you can stun someone for like 1.5 seconds, which is, you know, quite devastating. Now the next one is Hamburger Phone. So after you hit an airstrike, a health pack will drop from it. So you heal back 25 pretty much every time you do the airstrike. So that's pretty good. And the Adles Princess phone number, which allows the airstrike to go through the entire map, no matter where you are. So it doesn't matter if you're on the top lane; it'll actually go down straight through to the bottom lane when it happens. Okay, so after playing a couple of games with Ted Mcpain, he is still very buggy. There's quite a lot of things that are a little bit frustrating, but that aside, he is quite a strong character, but he is quite surprisingly squishy. Mainly due to his stim packs and the fact that he is so slow and doesn't have much in the way of CC. He's very, very strong early game because due to his like high damage output from both shotgun and machine gun, and also through the airstrike. Now, I like to, after a couple games, I've been experimenting with a couple builds, like buying one thing first, buying another thing second, but I seem to like the stim pack quite a lot because right now his airstrike, it's very glitchy because you can't, it sometimes will just not hit. Actually, most of the time it will just not hit the enemy, even if like it hits perfectly. So that is quite frustrating. And also, if you get a kill with the airstrike, it sometimes says that a droid killed the enemy rather than you. So, you know, that's another bug to be fixed. What else? His stim pack is quite powerful at the moment. If you get the, I like to build attack speed, duration, and the health over time, because if you basically get health back if you take the health over time just twice, and you basically can stay on the field much longer than you're able to. The other thing is that with the attack speed, you can go to 125% more attack speed than what you had. So your attacks are just ridiculously fast. Also, another bug with the attack speed is that when you use the shotgun, when you fire the shotgun with the stim pack active, you can actually fire so fast that the shotgun cooldown doesn't factor in that you're firing that fast. So when it's on cooldown for you to shoot your shotgun, you're still firing because of the attack speed buff, and that's fine. But it will actually not take away your ammo while it's on the cooldown of firing. So you can actually spam at max level. You can spam about a dozen or so shotgun shots within the space of the 5 seconds or 6 seconds that it takes to for stim pack to finish. That can basically break a lot of fights, and you can take down towers within seconds, just due to that fact. That he like I have gotten really caught out a lot of times and haven't been able to get out, which is frustrating, but that's the point. So I find that that's good. But I think that maybe his damage output is a little bit too much for the amount of how much he can get caught out. If that makes sense. Again, that's just me. He is quite a lot of fun to play. There's still a few frustrating things about him. Again, with the orbital strike not hitting and not getting the stun off quite a lot of the times, which is quite annoying. Oh, also another thing about the stim pack. With the machine gun, this is what I like to do, is that I pop the stim pack, switch to my machine gun, and just all the way through. It's hilarious. But another thing with the machine gun is that you can actually, when you pop the stim pack, you can actually not move backwards while you're firing, because you're firing so fast that the animation gets cancelled before you can start running. So due to you firing, so that's a kind of a down thing. So just keep an eye out for that. He's an amazing pusher. He can kill enemies quite quickly. Build him. He does get bursted down quite quickly, and if you do get bursted down, popping stim pack is kind of a bad strategy. But if you get the stun with the orbital strike, that can save you quite a lot of times. I can see that he can be quite a good team fighter and quite a good duelist actually, but he can't really handle more than 2 people at a time without backup. So yeah, apart from that, he's quite a strong character. He still needs a lot of tweaking, of course, and whatnot. So yeah, this is what I think of Ted Mcpain. So he's quite a good character. He obviously needs a lot of tweaks, and bug fixes. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, maybe.